So Blackout was telling me before, M2S was actually one of his old Call of Duty clans. So again, it's a lot like OD, where it's not really a clan. It's just kind of like a throwback to your crew and who you are. So he doesn't actually have an organization that he's representing, and he's looking for one, is what he was telling me. He doesn't have one right now. That M2S Menace to Society.
Just saying, we got a pretty solid player looking for a sponsorino. If any of you guys are watching out there, make sure to give this guy a chance. Only if he wins this match, though.
Oh yeah, if I think the rule is if you lose to Limbo, you just have to, I don't know, you have to skip a week.
Or you just have to drop your orc, if you have one.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Good thing I've never played him, because I'd be dropping mine real quick, if you know what I'm saying.
All right, but it looks like Blackout will be going back to his classic Deadshot, and Limbo starting off with Aquaman.
Yeah,
pretty,
and this is
solid choices.
This is a matchup where a lot of people think that Aquaman can actually fight Deadshot just fine.
Yeah, I have heard a lot of people say that this is one of the matchups.
It's the Pentatrent.
Oh no! We still want to know what that's called, and I believe it'd be Pentadent. It's not a Tritrent. It's a Trident.
Actually, you are. Okay, so you were 100% right. It'd be a Pentadent.
Pentadent. Anyway, we need some confirmation on that, everybody. Please tweet it to us at ESL Injustice. Tweet us anything you want to know. Tweet us your low-cost cosplays. Win the figure of that character that we saw earlier today. Brainer.
Correct.
But right now, Limbo Dog with the fish and chips.
Ooh. Wait, what?
Fish and chips. So much damage with that chip damage.
Ah.
Fish and chip damage. There we go. There's the full joke for you. For those of you who need it explained.
I get it. It was such a good joke.
I'm glad you liked it. But Blackout's not liking this pressure.
Yeah, I was going to say, speaking of things I like, it was the fact that Limbo had Blackout just completely pinned down. Not that I like it, but I mean, it was good pressured choices.
Okay, sure. We'll go with that. All right, nice. Knocking Blackout to full screen.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's just like, and it's not just, it doesn't matter what character it is, but when you see someone like locking someone down with really good pressure, or like just like meter burning things and just getting in someone's face. I mean, obviously trying to rush, not the most exciting, right? But even still, it's, I don't know, I like pressure players.
All right, well, I think that's what we're gonna need to see. We're gonna need to see this insane Deadshot corner pressure that that character can pull off. I think it's the only way that Blackout's really gonna be able to make this comeback. I don't like the fact that he's backing up. I don't think zoning is the right choice. Even if they end up trading chip damage from Tentacle Strikes for punishes, it seems like it might be a situation that's gonna go in Fright Night's favor.
Yeah, wait a second, turning it
no,
around.
should have broke.
Oh, why would he let him clash?
I have zero idea why he let him clash right there. Back three would have been easy. He could have just let him fall and then just chipped him on wake up, but whoa, Blackout didn't use his bar. Chooses not to use the bar and gets
so confused at the way that this region uses their clash.
It's true. It's very, very strange all around. We've seen some very interesting choices. I don't know. I bet it's not going to be the last time we see it.
Red Hood.
Red Hood.
Come on! Someone tell this man to play some Hood of the Red.
I am trying to think about what the matchup actually would be.
What's his Twitter? What's his Twitter? I'm hitting up right now.
Twitter is Blackout FGC, I believe. Blackout _ FGC. I could be wrong on that. We did see it a little bit earlier on the versus screen. Oh, wow. Challenges him after the plus frames. Back 1, 2, 3. Of course, the plus frames on back 1, 2, 3 are really what Aquaman's whole playstyle revolves around. And there it is. We see it again.
I'm tweeting this man. I want to see some of this Hood. I found him.
So, Dustin has actually pulled out his phone and is actually
Normally,
tweeting.
I'd never do this, and you know I don't. I never pull my phone out, but I want to see some frickin' Red Hood.
Oh, he wants to see some frickin' Red Hood. That's some strong language from an opinionated man. But, you know, I don't know. I really don't know if it's the right choice. He's going to have potentially one more chance to switch to it. He actually tweeted.
I actually did it. I done did it.
He done did it. But Blackout finally with a lead, taking the first life bar. Oh, but that's all that Fright Night needed, and now 1 life bar per person. all these raw jumps are very scary. Now, one of the biggest things that makes a really good Aquaman player, so for instance, really the thing that started Theo being insane is when they can react to jumps and anti-air you on reaction from full screen with Tentacle Strike.
Yeah, and then you coupled that with, you know, Theo's unrealistic roboticness and the fact that his patience was unrivaled. Like, he would not do anything for 50, 60 seconds into a round if he didn't have to.
Oh, yeah.
Atlantis will not fall. Whatever.
But, wow, that is so much damage that Blackout took within the past maybe 20 seconds just from gunshots. Limbo running into a lot of them. Plus, he's taking a little bit of extra damage from that clash.
Yeah, this looks very promising for Blackout. Could be his first game, especially if he gets one more bar, he can do some of that shenaniganery. Jump back one. Oh, missed because of meter burn roll. Here's the pressure. This is where things get potentially very scary. He does have option to wake up knee, jump back from Limbo to try to bait it. Nothing's home, or excuse me, no one's home, and Blackout is going to take the game.
Nothing's home.
Nothing's home. I really, and this is a very selfish thing to say, but I hope Blackout loses this next game so that he can play Red Hood.
Well, you know, he could also potentially win this next game and then move on to losers finals,
which
where he
is
could pick
great,
Red Hood.
right? And I would never want to take that away from him. I just don't want him to do it with the character he's playing. I just really want to see some Red Hood.
That's fair. Again, first week that Red Hood's legal. But Limbo's another player who can, I hope not mid-set.
Do you think he'll notice me?
Ooh, interesting trade. I don't know. Okay, so first hit actually went to Limbo Dog right there. That's going to be big. I don't actually know why his name is FrightNightTV. So I think what actually happened was he got banned from so many channels on the name Limbo Dog and all of the different versions of the name Limbo Dog that he just made a different name that people might not know as him. So they don't ban him on site.
I mean, his name is kind of close to Frank's, Forever King Jr.
What?
Yeah.
Is it?
His other name. Burrito Voorhees, FrightNightTV.
I guess. It's all about fear in some sort of way.
Yeah.
I mean, kinda.
I think of like old school horror flicks when I see the name FrightNightTV or Burrito Voorhees. That wasn't a stretch.
No, I mean, it relates. It relates. But we saw really good interactable usage from Blackout a little bit earlier here. Still not quite with the life lead, though. Needs to take this last life bar, and that's a dangerous spot to be in. Ooh, caught his toes as he's rolling.
Oh, and still, though, Limbo Dog's life bar has not been depleted, and finally, there it is.
Can you imagine rolling at like maximum speed? Like you dash, you take your strongest sprint, and you roll, and then all of a sudden you like look up and there's just bullets like right at your, like not even hitting you, but bouncing off the floor in front of you.
Here we go, nice staggers, here we go.
And a very not so great trait usage by FrightNightTV. Oh, I'm getting opened up a lot by the staggers. You were saying not enough staggers, and at
now
least Blackout's going to listen to you about one thing, at least.
I wish you would listen to me about Red Hood, but I mean, I'm happy with this too. Trades though, still the life lead is in favor of Limbo Dog, but Blackout has done a fantastic job of slowly whittling him down.
And we see the legendary Footsie's Trident Rush. Oh, and this should be big damage, but he whiffs!
Nice push block.
On such a patient approach.
Nice block. That was a good punish as well, getting as much as he could, air to air. Blackout now goes up 2-1 over Limbo Dog.
And what a run he's had to make so far. Now, again, Blackout did lose to Dink, and he did say that he really wants to play Dink again. He wants that rematch.
Yeah.
Oh, and Limbo sticking with Aquaman, not going Superman. I think we saw... Did we not see him go Superman earlier in the day?
I'm pretty sure
I'm sorry. That was Timmy.
Yeah.
You're right. Oh, no, he chose Superman once earlier in the day, but I meant against a Deadshot, which is actually the matchup against Blackout.
Tonight?
Timmy, you mean Limbo. Limbo in winners. He tried Superman that way.
Oh, yeah, the very last round. You're right.
All right, but a good start by Limbo. What do you all think limbo means? That's another question. You're going to have to tweet the answer to us.
I don't know.
Limbo dog.
I mean, obviously we know what limbo means, but
Oh yeah, sorry, what does limbo dog mean?
What does his name mean? Nice.
That's,
use of the unblockable interactable.
That's the second time we've seen such a good usage of that that as an anti-air, actually.
Good block and now poke. These are some adaptations coming out of Fright Night, out of Limbo.
We are, and a lot more Trident rushes that have been giving a lot of mileage. Literally, as he's moving forward, it's probably a lot of mileage.
That should be something that's stacked
like
as trats. Like how many miles you've traveled with Trident Rush.
That would be amazing. Or I love that. You know, they have those
Theo
stats
would have
in
gone cross country.
He could go all the way to a major with the distance that he's moved just Trident rushing.
Yeah, but I mean, he also does play Superman. So he plays them all. Kind of.
Now, Blackout has shown that he's got some of the best clutch that we've seen in this entire bracket, but I don't know how easy it'll be to bring that out when you're at about, I don't know, 75% of life deficit.
I think that's how. Oh, never mind. You almost had it. Maybe if you would have done
I know.
low gun EX.
I heard you start. Maybe that's how you do it. No, not quite. But it was a nice attempt, and the first life bar, it's something. Blackout still has Clash, but the fact that he's had to use so much meter just to take that first life bar is a bad sign, and wow! Ooh, nice avoidance!
And there it is, yeah. Wow. 2-2. Let us see if Blackout got my tweet.
I don't know.
I mean, he's doing just fine with Deadshot.
Right.
But it's not about him. It's about us.
I think it is actually completely about him.
Yeah, you're right. No, it's really about him.
We've seen that he has really, really good clutch with Deadshot. Sorry, not doing it for you.
See my tweet.
Or maybe he did and he intentionally chose Deadshot because you wanted to see Red Hood.
You know, I feel like my boy Blackout wouldn't do me like that.
Oh, he's your boy now.
I mean, listen, when you've known as many people in this...
Okay. All right, so last match, and this is where we've seen Blackout just become insane. This is a different Blackout. Game 5 Blackout, which may I note, this is the third time.
It's very different from Game 1 Blackout. It honestly is.
It is super different. Actually, he's done really well in Game 1s too, but...
That's true.
Game 5 is where we see the big difference. And yeah, like I said, this is the third match in a row where we've seen Blackout take the game to Game 5. And let's see if it's the third time that he can win it. Oh, trait not activated quite quickly.
Good landing
enough.
punish there.
Oh, good air-to-air too. Oh, misses the punish. That's pretty big. Oh, misses the punish on the scoop too.
Tries to poke or something after back 1, 2, 3, which is plus. And then again, Aquaman has that down 1 that is 6 frames. So it is very difficult to do anything after back 1, 2, 3. Unless you have the world's, or one of the world's greatest backdashes, you're pretty much stuck.
Yeah, it is very, very tough to challenge. And oh, look at so much damage just from Chip. And wake up Trident Rush, Footsie's Trident Rush, anti-air Trident Rush, mix up Trident Rush. Okay,
Oh man.
Gets a trade at least.
Are we going to see Blackout do it once again? He has been all about comebacks all night. Can he finish it off here?
Oh, that is not a great start. And I don't know about that breaker or Clash. The Clash, it'll give Blackout a little bit of life back, but could have saved it for a situation where it might have saved him a little bit more life. But then again, he was already pretty low. Maybe wouldn't have had another chance to get anything going. Oh, that's bad. That's almost the kill, except for the fact that Limbo went for something else. Could have got a full conversion off of that.
Wait a second now. In the corner. Trying to find out, but no! Limbo Dog is gonna keep on moving up.
Somehow, some way, this man has defied the odds, trolled his way into a top 3
Trolled his way into our top 8 hearts.
But you know what? That means that we are one step closer to really answering 2Easy's request. Where if...
That is exciting.
If 2Easy either loses to Dink, or if Limbo ends up beating Dink if OD2Easy wins, then we're going to have that match where potentially 2Easy can send Limbo home.
Yeah, but I do want to say congratulations to Blackout for playing fantastically all night. I mean, he was definitely, like, if we gave away an award, it would be like Clutch Player of the Night.